Stupid to try to reach out. So it says, bro, what the fuck is going on with the TikTok? They got a they got a Keith Lee happy ending reviews. All right, so the dude who caught clap and documented it.
I just got my first happy ending by accident, so let's talk about it and rate it 1 through 10. I went in for some lower back pain and the customer service was just great. They took me as a walk-in immediately and they gave me like 3 options. I picked the baddest one and I was on my way in about 10 minutes, 8 out of 10. Roughly 30 minutes into my hour massage, she was swiping past my no-no parts and she was also guiding my hand to touch her a little bit. I think she was trying to make sure I wasn't fed, but I'm not sure. Shortly after, she stepped out the room, and a different lady came in that looked around 30 years old. She then told me to lay my back, where she would slightly tease me. Enough teasing went by, and she would lead me on with some hand gestures, and I gave her a thumbs up. 10 out of 10 for the suspense and the build-up. Here's where things took a turn. While she was paying attention, she leaned me in my face and suggested I take action. I kept tasting something sweet, and I was kind of tripping out, so I kept sucking until I realized what it was. And then I realized it was breast milk. I then gained instant post-clarity, and the thought of her doing this strictly for money because she just had a kid just disgusted me. After we cleaned up and finished, I felt forced by the 3 ladies in the front to leave a big tip. So my $60 massage turned into a $120 massage. Overall, I would give this whole entire experience a 6.66 out of 10. I can appreciate the plot twist. I can't lie, I am super happy and it feels great to get an escape from my baby mama, but the post-clarity is just different. It feels worse than post-DoorDash. I just got...
So the chick says, a year before I moved to LA, Teddy Ray, RIP, told me, when you get here, you gonna randomly run into Brian Pumper at least twice. Don't acknowledge the nigga, keep walking. STG, I've seen him 3 times in Northridge at different gas stations, living out of a van. Damn. So this is like the aftermath after they egged the fuck out of this dude. I guess there's more footage.
Y'all see I held my composure, I didn't wild out, I didn't start swinging, I didn't start doing none of that, right? Listen,
yeah,
I'm mature. A lot of people, they lack discipline. There's a lot of niggas caught up in a jam that they can't get out of because they was moving reckless. It's okay, y'all cracked the egg. Who invented the egg cracking?
You invented that! Anybody got your ass? Mero's bitch! Why you create that shit? Oh, Hunter, tell me, Mero, what it is? Hold on. Don't Hunter. Don't slap that hoe. Egg that hoe. Matter of fact, say egg that hoe. Say egg that hoe. Hey, what they heard you? Put black sauce, egg that hoe. Egg that hoe. Blood, you keep on pain. He said I kept my composure.
Damn. Nigga smiling through the pain. Why the fuck is this nigga even in LA? Like, if I was him, I'd have moved to fucking the South or something. Just get the fuck out of LA, bro.
Egg that hoe. Matter of fact, say egg that hoe. Egg that hoe. Hey, what they heard you? Put black sauce, egg that hoe. Egg that hoe. Blood, you keep on pain. He said I kept my composure. I ain't gonna cap, Brian. We really know how to fight. I do boxing and all that. So if you wouldn't have kept your composure, it would have been yolk and blood all over. You hear me? But I fuck with you, black man. Oh, hunters, we entertainers too. On blood, you hear me? On blood. You going viral at the end of the day, and you got a bump on blood. And guess what? Tell them hoes that you fuck come pick you up.
Damn. What'd he do? Nothing. Just walk the streets. Let's be real. If he would have tried to fight these rogues, he probably would have died. They probably would have pulled out the stick, popped them. Of course, it'd be your own people. Like, I mean, at this point, he would have been better off just running. They chase you. You want to get egged and humiliated, or just run? He made a sex tape with Lauren Fishburne's daughter. Oh, he did? Damn. Maybe that was his karma. I don't know, bro. So remember that fucking ROG? What's another word? Remember the disabled ROG? DNCP? Hold on. DCN, shout out for the 11 months. Remember that disabled ROG or proclaimed disabled ROG? I know who he used to be. Who doesn't know who Brian Pumper was? So remember the disabled ROG or proclaimed disabled ROG who stumped out the teacher, clotheslined her from hell, rock bottomed her, stunned her, diamond cut her, pedigreed her, power bomb from hell, so on and so forth. So somebody said putting an autistic teen in prison doesn't sound crazy. So of course you got a black trying to come up with a fucking excuse as to why this guy did what the fuck he did. We're just gonna blame everything on autism. Of course it's a nigga that quote tweeted the fucking whole shit. So, you know, fuck. You know, look, check this out. Fuck what happened to the teacher that literally just took the switch and was just doing what teachers do. Fuck what happened to the lady that got clothesline from hell, stunned, diamond cutter, rock bottom, tombstone, pedigree, ex-busted, all that type of shit. Fuck what happened to her, right? According to this fucking ROG. Fuck what happened to her. According to this ROG, with headphones on, most likely. You know what I'm saying? Just an NPC black man, a black nigga with a hat and a beard. You know how many niggas look like this in society with just niggas just basically all lips with a beard and a hat. Any fucking ways. According to this nigga, hold on. He's focused on putting the autistic teen in jail instead of the poor woman that literally got pummeled by this dude. If you ever seen the video, anybody ever see the video? I'm not going to show you. Anybody ever see the video? Now, if you seen the fucking video, why the fuck would this typical black man with this all lips with a hat and beard say some stupid shit like this? Putting an autistic teen in prison doesn't sound crazy. Of course, the post was community noted. It says, although not a false statement, it lacks context. Brendan Deppa was 17, 6'6", and 270 with a history of violence and misdemeanors. The victim suffered 5 broken ribs and a concussion, herniated disc, headaches, vision, hearing loss, and PTSD from the fucking attack. Where the fuck is my sound? That's why niggas will never be fully fucking respected. Only a dumbass black nigga would sit over here and try to give up or post more, basically post a protection order on what the fuck this nigga did to this teacher. Did you, like, the dude was just basically beating her lifeless body, broke hella ribs, herniated, like, fucked up, made her with herniated, like, just concussed her, everything. 6'6", 270. And you know how he got 6'6", 270? Let me tell you one of the most dangerous things. This is how you create an abominable ROG. Who here knows? How do you create an abominable ROG? What's the key ingredient?
Milk.
A fucking EBT card. Hold up. Turn this shit on. How you create an abominable ROG is an EBT card. Let me tell you why. Because you only get 270 while being 6'6" from eating everything in sight that is processed foods. Fats, greases, oils, corn starches, colored juices, food dyes, and everything. Red meats, crab, lobsters, shrimp dinners, so on and so forth. You're only gonna get sick. You're only gonna be a random nigga that doesn't work out 6'6", 270 if your mom's on fucking EBT. She buying up a bunch of baskets. You could just go in there, eat ice creams, drink Kool-Aids, grab chips, grab fucking Totinos, grab frozen pizzas, grab this, grab that. So of course this ugly, disgusting, abominable ROG was 270. And let's just act like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, right? Let's just blame it on autism. We love to do that. Let's blame anytime somebody does some fucked up shit in society. Why don't we just blame it on autism? They don't know any better, right? But he could sit there and play a Nintendo Switch, operate a piece of electronics, but doesn't know the difference between right and wrong, who he should stump out, who he should pedigree, who he should rock bottom, so on and so forth, right? This is probably a nigga who joined one of my Smash lobbies before. But we're supposed to believe that autism stops niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to deter niggas' actual actions in life. Fuck out of here, bruh. Yo, shame on this black man right here, if that's what you want to call him. This nigga with all lips. Nigga just all lips with a beard and a hat, definitely hiding a receding hairline. The only way a nigga's gonna consistently wear hats, let me tell you, the only way a nigga consistently wears hats for the most part is they're hiding a receding hairline. Because that's just like me coming on stream with hats 24/7, knowing I got a full head of hair, knowing my corners ain't thinning, knowing my crown is not balding, knowing my shit is still good. I got a full healthy head of hair. Why the fuck would I wear hats? Fucking rogue. That fake ass blue check. Nigga, you ain't earned that shit. Who the fuck is this nigga? What the fuck you got a blue check for? Anyways. You're autistic and you know not to attack a teacher? Exactly. It's just a fucking excuse. But you also know how to play a Nintendo Switch, correct? So Borderlands debuts with a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. The key ingredient to a movie flopping these days, just put Kevin Hart in it. When's the last time a Kevin Hart movie? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sit over here and ride and glaze and ride niggas' dicks and all that shit. I'm gonna keep it honest. Jumanji, I think, was the last only because The Rock was in it and had Jack Black and everybody else in it. When was the last time that Kevin Hart had a blockbuster fucking film? You can't put Kevin Hart in a movie anymore and gonna guarantee it box office success. It just doesn't work. When you have to do a stream with Kai and your name is Kevin Hart, you got to start questioning things like, no celebrity is going to do certain things if it's not strategically done. Like, he's probably like, you know what? Damn, I could probably tap into I could probably tap into. Now, Kevin Hart is a very successful guy, but he's not a blockbuster. He's not a blockbuster actor anymore. The gimmick is up. I'm short, I'm black, I make stupid jokes. It's just the same shit. Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart in every fucking movie. He's never been funny to me. The only time, let me take that back. The only time I considered Kevin Hart funny was Soul Plane. That's it. But his whole gimmick has always been, I'm short, I'm black, I got a voice, I make faces. That's basically it. So of course this shit got a 0%. Now one of my homies told me that it crept up to 4%. But I felt like if Kevin Hart wasn't in the movie, I feel like it would at least have got a 20%. Unfortunately, niggas keep thinking let's throw in Kevin Hart in the movie. No, go read Kevin Hart's comments on his Instagram when he promotes a movie. I want you to go read those comments. What was the last movie he had on Netflix? What was the last film? Go read the comments. He promoted it saying it was going to be it was the #1 film and blah, 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 blah. Everybody shitting on the fucking movie in the comments like, I'm sorry, Kevin, but that movie was not good. This movie was ass. This movie sucked. Go look at the comments. I'll do it for you. That's what I do, right? I'm a streamer. I show you everything you want to know. Right? I don't dislike Kevin Hart as a person or anything like that, but I just think the gimmick of being short and black, it ran you up a cool $300+ million right off into the sunset. All right, let's go ahead and see. Where's this promotion for the movie? On top of that, he did ruin the AMP cipher. That's no disrespect. Let's keep going down. Where the fuck is this movie at? He posts so damn much. Here we go. #1 movie in America. I mean, #1 movie on Prime Video, which doesn't say a lot at all. That just means people had nothing else to watch. Die Hard 2. How these movies keep getting green lighted. Whack. And why the cliffhanger? Love you, Kevin, but this movie sucked. It's a funny time pass movie. Was an L. Sorry, Kevin, you a legend, but this shit was whack. Can't deny Kevin always funny. Movie sucked. I couldn't even finish it. The fire emojis are fake comments. Somebody said, I first seen this movie on Roku. What am I not understanding? Why is Kevin Hart saying that this is the #1 movie on Prime, but it has a 2-star rating? Now, Kev, you're my dude and all, but we gotta keep it 100. Oh, y'all thought I was making that up? Ah, I'm sorry, I'm not. %0 on Rotten Tomatoes. You check it now. Like I said, it crept up to 4%. Maybe it's a little bit higher with fake inflated gassing. Not really sure. Can anybody check the current Rotten Tomatoes, what it's currently sitting at? Or do I got to do that for you too? Let's go ahead and check. Borderlands, Rotten Tomatoes. Let's Google it. Have you ever watched Breaking Bad? It's the best show of all time. It crept up to 6%. Hold up. Crept up to 6%, just like somebody in the chat said. So a little bit of gassing, inflation. Put Kevin Hart in a movie, it does not guarantee a success anymore. They basically just paying him for being short and black at this point. How do you ruin an AMP cipher? Well, we witnessed it. %6 is amazing. You sure about that? Okay. All right, so it says this kid just put up on Kai and started being racist. So it looks like Kai is streaming out of a chopped cheese establishment of some sort. Let's check.
Why are you standing in the aisle like an iPad kid? All right.
That's why I called you a monkey. Oh my God.
This kid looks to be some sort of Rashid. His parents call blacks monkeys, that's a guarantee. That's where he got it from.
What?
You heard me?
What you call me?
That's why I called you a monkey.
What?
That's why I called you a monkey. Dang, he said it 3 times.
Why are you calling me a monkey?
Because I can't.
And the kid's just recording them laughing at him. Bro, his parents... Now, this is a Rashid. His parents for sure call blacks monkeys. I promise you that.
Yo, why? Yo, we said it 4 times.
I clipped this and put a monkey emoji in it. Oh.
I'm about to crash out, right? We're about to crash out. We're about to crash out. Why are you standing?
It's crazy, man. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was that kid's age, I remember everything I was saying. I know 100% what I was doing. I feel like I was 100% cognitively in charge of what I was saying. If I could dial it back to being 7 or 8 years old, I knew what the fuck I was saying. Oh, he's Indian? So a Dawson, my bad. Not a Rashid. A Dawson. But yeah, I knew what the fuck I was doing when I was that age, bro. I knew what I was saying. I can remember shit right now. I remember just shouting bitch to chicks and shit like that. Like, hey, they wouldn't turn around. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, come on. We know what the fuck we doing. Bro, you know what you're doing when you're 7, 8 years old. Like, you know what the fuck is coming out of your mouth verbally. That is not a Mexican kid. You must didn't grow up around Mexicans. That looks like a Mexican kid to you? That's not a Mexican kid. Unless it's like extremely paisa. That ain't no Mexican. You niggas not cultured, bro. I don't even see Mexicans this dark no more. So, that ain't Mexican, bro. All right, that's for me. Don't worry about it. This is 6 minutes. I really don't want to watch it. It says everybody. Probably some fucking. If nothing popped up, it was probably a dumb message. Appreciate the free money. All right, so let's see here. Watch the last 2 minutes. All right, so it says everybody needs to watch this video on mass migration. Send it to a liberal if you want to know. Let's watch a couple of seconds and then we'll fast forward it.
Some people say that mass immigration into the United States can help reduce world poverty. Is that true? Well, no, it's not. And let me show you why. This gumball represents the 1 million legal immigrants that the United States has taken every year on average since 1990. Now, who in the world deserves our
King XD1, shout out for the sub.
The World Bank has one measure of the desperately poor of the world. They make less than $2 a day. How many people make less than $2 a day in the world? Well, let's start with Africa. Immigration can never be an effective or United Nations. These countries are expected.
Let's get to 4.
Tends to entice these very type of people to abandon their countrymen. The impossibility of making even a dent is actually worse than it looks here, because last year when we took 1 million immigrants, these countries